What's going on, everyone? This is the rules here, and welcome back to another video. So today I got for you Smirnoff Ice Green Apple on one hand, and on the other hand I got Colt 45 brand malt liquor. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. But first I'm gonna get some green, you know. Well, I know what you're thinking. I do have that too, by the way. I do have some green and other stuff, but I'm not gonna be smoking it on camera. So, but I'm still not gonna get fired from my job because I know a lot of people at FedEx who smoke weed and they're alright, but this is actually good. I like the Smirnoff Green Apple. And here I got my food. I'm pretty hungry right now. It's only like 1 o'clock in the morning. If I were to stay at FedEx till 2, which I'm not going to, I could have got free pizza, but I didn't want to stay that long. Because I have to be at work at fucking noon. And before then I want to see my girlfriend. So, you know, Craft for Life told me, clothes make a man. And it is important how you look. Well, I feel like clothes is not everything, because think about like Elliot Rodger, he was dressing nicely. Yet he didn't have a personality and he couldn't get no fucking pussy. And that's why he killed like 6 people. So, clothes alone cannot get you laid. It's like a combination of things. The way you dress, your personality. When it comes to me, the reason why I don't want to buy a lot of clothes is because, you know, I have so many of them. I have maybe nice stuff, but I don't wear it. And I have a little room, you know, and I already have a huge clutter in my room, so I'm thinking like, damn. I don't even want to have new shit because I have so much stuff, it's like where to put the stuff. That's the main reason. And selling cold clothes and selling shit, it's like, it's too much hassle, too much time. I don't have the time right now. When it comes to investment and stuff, you know, it's easy to say, but I don't know how to go about it. Really. And I'm not the kind of person who likes to risk, that's the thing. What if I invest and I lose money? I know I'm thinking negatively, but it is what it is. This is delicious, by the way. Smirnoff Ice Green Apple. 4.5% alcohol by volume. Actually tastes better than malt liquor. I like, you know, the fruity stuff tastes like fruit, like apple and shit. It's nice. Now, It seems like Craft for Life, he's like an old man. He's talking about being in your 40s and shit. See, I'm technically still in my 20s. For the next like 10 days or 9 days. Cause next Sunday is my birthday and I'm just gonna turn 30. So I don't know how it is to be in your 30s or 40s. And I can tell you that more so there is a difference, a big difference between like being 28, 29 and let's say 22 years old. I'll tell you that right now. There is a big difference between like 22 and 28. Or even between 20 and 26, there is a big difference. So, you know, it's like, I feel like when you're talking about your 20s, you have to be specific. Are you talking about your early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s? Because there is a big difference between like where you are at your 20s. And by the way, I'm gonna eat more later because I don't think that. So I'm just gonna drink now. Fuck it, I eat the rest later. So there's like the big difference between like where you at in your 20s. 21 and 29, big fucking difference. So the same thing maybe goes to like 31 and 39, you know? So but I'm just being nitpicking, I guess, but really I don't know yet how it is to be in your 30s, in your 40s, because I'm just about to turn 30 next Sunday, so you have to ask me a couple years from now how it is to be in your 30s. I can tell you how it is to be in your late 20s, but not 30s yet. I'm thinking I have another video which I want to make while I'm still in my 20s, before I turn 30. Maybe I'll do it like Saturday or something, I don't know. So also, thank you very much everyone for clicking on my ads and watching my YouTube channel Crazy Russian 86. You know, I had a goal when I turned 28, about the time I was turned 28. I started like my countdown and I said by the time I turn 30 I need to hit my 1,000,000 views. And I even overdone it. I got my 1,000,000 views last spring, like about almost like 7.5 months ago. And now I'm like 1,121,000 views. And I'm still not 30 yet, I still have another 9 days, so imagine that. I still have another couple thousand views more to go. So cheers for that. I overdone everything I planned. I did it better than I initially even expected it. That was great. So that's awesome. you know, coming down with life, you know. I still get mad and shit and frustrated, but not like I used to when I was younger. You know, even though some people tell me, you know, I look like I'm 24, 25 years old, when I'm looking back at my life and I'm actually was that age, I feel completely different right now. And if you were watching me over the years, you probably seen the difference in me. The way I look, my behavior, everything, you know. Like things which I was into when I was like 22, 23 years old, when I'm about to turn 30, it's not the same. You know, it's not the same. Once I passed 25 mark, as a matter of fact, I was 25, almost 26 when I met my girlfriend. We went out on our first date, I was 25 and she was 30. Well, I was almost 26, I was like, it was like a month away before my 26th birthday. And now, I'm about to turn 30 and she's 34 and she's gonna be 35 years old in March. And we've been together for fucking 4 years. And during these 4 years, I changed a lot. I think. I mean, my life didn't change drastically, but certain things about me changed a lot. So, still drinking though, but not a lot. Working like crazy. I can work more. As a matter of fact, when I left FedEx at midnight, they even offered me, do you want to work some more? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna go. Sometimes I feeling like I can work more. I can fucking work like 15 hours a day, 14 hours a day. But I don't know. Cause like I'm working already like crazy and it's not like I'm rich. So, you know, I've been thinking, like working is good because that makes you occupied. But like spending money on shit, like why do you even need like beautiful clothes, beautiful things, beautiful cars? You don't need it. It's nice to have it, but it's not like it's a necessity. So, really, there is no reason to work super hard and spend a lot of money. It's really redundant, it's really not needed, but at the same time, if you don't work a lot, what should you do with your life? Get drunk, get high, read bunch of bullshit. Because I feel like a lot of people, you know, they go to college, they read books, but they don't know shit about shit, you know. So, like I went to fucking college, okay? I had my accounting degree. But, because I can multitask, because of the fact that I'm from Russia, because I'm different, whatever reason, you know, just the fact that I have a degree, and I have this fucking piece of paper that I got a degree and I have little knowledge in accounting, doesn't mean that I will be good at a job. You know, also, I talked to my parents a while ago and they told me that, you know, The professors are here, they don't really teach you, you teach yourself. And they hire professors in the schools based on what they publish. So the person can be shitty professor, but he's gonna get hired and keep his job just because he published wonderful things. That's why certain subjects in Ohio State University, when I went to, I didn't learn shit and I got like decent grades. And that's bullshit, you know, but you know, that's just how it is. But that makes me think like, why the fuck did I go to college? I could have just started working or something. Some people say college was keeping me out of trouble. Like if I wouldn't go to college or go to work, like something bad would happen to me because I was more immature and shit, but then again, that's all questionable. But, you know, I didn't go to college just to like stay out of trouble. I went to fucking college to have an opportunity to make more money. And in order to work at fucking FedEx, I don't need to have college degree. Shit. I have managers less educated than me. And they're fucking making more money than I do. So, what's the fucking point? Degree is not everything. If you don't know how to deal with people, you can't get a decent job. If you cannot multitask, you can't work in customer service. So it's really like, you can learn all of that shit which they tell you and still not be good for the professional jobs. And how to multitask and how to talk to people, that shit people don't really learn in college, so. You know, my African roommate years ago, he gave me a book like pretty general, like how to talk to Americans. I read about it, I thought, well, based on that, that's pretty vague and seems like Americans and Russians are the same, but you know, that was all bullshit because it's, you know, you cannot just fucking read a book and figure out like how to socialize with people, how to deal with people, and how to act and how to talk to people. You have to actually have some practice. Theory without practice is bullshit. Because I read this book and I'm like, okay, you know what? The same thing is in Russia, but why Russians and Americans on their radio don't get along? What's the difference the way they're communicating, like, and shit like that? And there is no book written about that, so that was all bullshit. And all this college is a fucking bullshit too. You can get your degree and still have a entry-level job. Hey, there is a lot of people, like not a lot, but there is a couple people who fucking working as a package handler as FedEx having college degree. Me, another guy who has computer science degree, then another guy has an art degree, and we all working at FedEx as a package handlers. So the question is, why the fuck to get a degree? And there we also have the fucking managers who make more money than us. And I bet you some of them didn't even go to fucking college. You know? I didn't ask that to some people, but I'm pretty sure, because in order to be a manager at FedEx, you don't need to have a degree. You just have to know how to do things and shit like that. But like me, because I can't multitask, I'm a belt guy and I have a good manager, but I'm still struggling with certain things. Like for example, when I'm putting fucking ICs on the belt, I'm getting too focused on it, and my manager tells me, look Emil, you cannot leave your unloaders like not doing shit. You have to tell them what to do, they have to be busy all the time. And you know, I understand what he's saying, I understand the principle, I understand the rules, but fuck. When I'm fucking putting ICs on the belt, okay? I don't even fucking see what my fucking unloaders are doing, okay? I don't even see what they're doing. I'm too focused on doing one thing, okay? And this is how I was for all my life, so I can't really multitask well. I'm just getting too focused on one thing. And that's not that I'm stupid, I don't understand. I understand everything. I'm a smart guy, but I'm fucking focused on one thing, okay? So, if I cannot multitask, how the fuck can I be a manager? You know? And I can be smart, I can understand, which I do. I understand everything. I understand how the business works. I understand how to run it. But because I cannot fucking multitask, I don't know if I can be a good manager just because of that. And some people don't understand it, but they're just like, you know, maybe I need to try to work on myself, but I've just been always that way, you know. I don't know if that's something I can change in my life, you know. Even in Russia, like, people saying, oh look, this is a fox. And I was the last person like, oh, where is the fucking fox at, you know? I just, you know, I'm not good at things like multitasking and shit. I'm just like, good at focusing and doing ABCD, and that's it. So sometimes, like, if I have doors and I have to put fucking ICs on the belt, and at the same time I have to see what the fuck the other people are doing, manage them, I'm like, damn. My brain is too slow for that shit, you know? Because I'm too focused on one thing that I can forget the other thing. And I've been like that all my life. I always had that problem, so... I guess it's just my disability in a way, you know. I guess I do have some kind of disability. Because that is a disability. The fact that I cannot fucking multitask. And I'm getting fucking zoned out. And I'm getting fucking hyper focused on shit. I do have that, I always had it. But it's hard for me to break it. That's why I'm getting zoned out and I have hard time making friends, and I just like, you know, thinking about things all the time, but not really like interacting with people that much. Kind of antisocial fuck. I'm getting so older and smarter, and I understand my shortcomings, but at the same time, you know, I do have a disability, let's face it. I could have been a fucking manager and make more money, but because of the way my brain works and the fact that I cannot multitask, there is a lot of things I just cannot do just because of that. Which I could have done otherwise, because I able to understand, you know, I able to see the weaknesses and good things in other people. You know, it's not like I don't understand things, it's just more so that I cannot, you know, just have certain limitations. Yep. And I know it. People think that I'm fucking stupid, but it's not that I'm fucking stupid. Like I said, I understand what's up. I understand the principle. It's just the fact that I get so carried away into one thing that I just cannot like have like more than one thing at a time in my fucking brain. That's what it is. You know? I cannot switch tasks in my brain quickly enough, you know? Because my martial arts Sifu told me that, you know, people don't really multitask. They just able to switch their tasks in their brains fast. And I don't have that ability. That's all it is. My brain is just slow when it comes to like processes things, I guess. It just doesn't switches the tasks as fast as it should. Like my brain has an ability to understand things, but when it comes to switching the processes, my brain is fucking slow when it comes to that. I guess that's my problem. And people may think that I don't understand, but I really do. I do understand. I'm just not able to like do multiple things at one time. That's it. That's why I cannot like put fucking ICs on the belt and tell people what to do at the same time. So